Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first of 5 extra videos of Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires. These will cover the event battles, and as you see on the screen, these are the prerequisites for the Yellow Turban Rebellion. You can't be Hajin nor Zhang Jiao. You can't be in the Yellow Turban army either. I found that out the hard way. So yeah, and Zhang Jiao has to be around for 3 months. That is an important thing. That one rule about whoever's the star of the battle had to be active for 3 months, that will apply for the remaining 4 battles as well. Because you see, as I show off, the fact that you will get a notice that they're going to start the event battle at the very start of the week. You gotta wait 3 more months, at the very start of the month, sorry. You have to wait practically 3 or 4 months before they actually start the battle. In other words, if you're trying to get yourself some armor, some weapons, it's not going to take a day, but if you're trying to get yourself some money for that, it will. And unfortunately, if I was going to try to get these in one fell swoop, which I was trying to do, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to go through different scenarios, because RNG is a bitch. As you can plainly see, Yuan Shao just got taken out not too long ago. So yeah, thing is, the Yellow Turbans being an active force is a thing. So RNG can be really, really terrible. And Zhu Jun is attacking the Yellow Turbans. However, sometimes the attack ends up being successful, and it's a very slim sometimes. Not all the time, though. But we are going to be going into June now. It's been 3 months. It's been 4 months. Because we got notified in January. Actually, we got notified in March. And now it is June. So it's been 4 months. Normally it would take 3 to 4 months. And now we're going to have to go in against the Yellow Turbans. And by the way, the reason why I have all of my items with me? Real simple. I went and used some bonus points to carry over the items. So, yeah. That is exactly the deal, however, I don't have the weapons. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, the Yellow Turbans are going to do what they normally do, except no Cyclone this time, but there will be Phantom troops alienating the base. The whole taking the altar thing, that's not going to be a thing. However, there will be ambush troops showing up, not only from the north, but from the south. Because right now, this is a high subjugation. And that is the whole gist. If you're trying to cut down the subjugation to the point where you're winning, that's one thing. But as long as the Yellow Turbans are still on the field, you are pretty much subjected to a high subjugation. Because right now, they have almost the entirety of the board in red, even though we have at least 1, 2, 3, 4... We have half of the territories, actually. But it's still high subjugation on their end, because again, Yellow Turban members are still on the board, or on the field. So, anything special about these event battles, aside from the ambush troops, and also Zhang Jiao summoning ambush troops against you, that's the only difference. But now, all of a sudden, things are looking up, and all of a sudden, things are looking different. Because we are starting to subjugate the Yellow Turbans. I'm pretty sure there was someone around here somewhere. Or there was that one area I missed. But so long as the lands is half as long as the lands are half blue, half red, we're still in danger of being subjugated. And by the way, all of the Yellow Turbans cannot be captured because all of them have at least 5 flags to them, meaning they can be taken out multiple times, as many times as it can, and be brought back as many times as it takes. They'll be defeated, but they will not be captured. Because this is an event battle. Bear that in mind. Now, we're just taking care of this base right here, so that way we can have the morale on our side, so that our forces... Oh, and there is the special part of this event. Yeah, they're telling us to be wary of Yellow Turban reinforcements. And the reinforcements are going to show up from the south, and they're also going to show up from the west. Where those 2 bases are, that's where they're going to be. Now, Dang Zhuo is on this force too. He also lost in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't get lockup. Oh well. We'll just have to wait right here because one group's going to show up right here, the other one's going to show up in the south, and we'll have to take them down really quickly. And the only reason why I'm cutting them down is because I got all the weapons. Don't expect me to actually do that all the time. Because again, bonus items only work once. Or should I say bonus points only work once. And wouldn't you know, there's the other one. And now these guys are trying to rally up for one last push. And now I think we're going to start seeing Phantom Troops. Oh, here we go. Oh, even worse. They've dropped morale. Just freaking great. And now that the morale is soaring, there's not much we can do. We lost a base in light of that. So, we're going to have to keep fighting it. Oh yeah, Dion Wei is also a Yellow Turban. Yeah. Imagine that. So we took care of that guy. Now we're going to have to deal... Oh wait, he's been defeated. So he has not been... Well, we're going to lock up all the bases first. But he's not been captured. He has been defeated. And that's going to happen to the rest of the Yellow Turbans. That has at least 5 flags or less. They're going to be defeated. And once we take care of these guys, that's it. Soon... No, not Sun Jian. Zhang Jiao, sorry. Zhang Jiao would be the last guy we have to deal with. Alright. Let's find out where that base is. Because I just took that base not too long. Oh wait, no I didn't. I left it high and dry to try to go after, Chen Yuan Chi. I think that's the guy's name. But whatever the case, this is the base right here. And of course, Dang Zhuo is almost at death's door. And so too was Liu Bei. How in the hell were you guys struggling against Liu Bei? Well, So Song has been defeated. So we don't have to worry about that either. And he didn't gain morale. What the hell? I came to rescue him and apparently he didn't gain morale. Well, good news is that catapult base is actually making things a lot easier. Well, there's Qing Yuanji. There's going to be more guys coming back. And there are going to be more guys trying to stand in your way. Oh, Ming Hua's here too. I did not think he got involved in the Yellow Turban Rebellion, but apparently he is in this game. And Sun Jian is struggling. Well, Cao's gonna have to help him. So, with that said, that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh yeah, and by the way, don't expect the whole eunuchs showing up and being killed. Because, well, that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Those event battles are gonna skip over the whole eunuchs ordeal. Which, ironically enough, is one of the most important moments in the entirety of the history, because the slaying of the eunuchs was the setting ground for Dong Zhuo to take over. And to be perfectly honest with you, if Yuan Shao hadn't slain those eunuchs, Dong Zhuo would still be in Chang'an or somewhere else. But, whatever the case, Dong Zhuo's ascension was primarily the fault of the eunuchs being, well, eradicated. Now then, we still got a few more bases left to take, and of course, the main event is going to be over by Zhangjiao. Might as well get this base out of the way too. And I know what you're thinking, this is on easy. I know, because difficulty doesn't matter. And the reason why it doesn't matter, because it's fame. When it comes down to fame, difficulty does not matter. Your difficulty will rise along with your fame. And the higher your fame, the higher their difficulty will be. So there's no point in upping the difficulty at all. I know what you're saying, but what about challenge? No. If Koei has a system where challenge is completely out of the window, then there is no challenge whatsoever. The main challenge is difficulty settings is not going to be a thing, but the main challenge is practically getting your fame high enough so where you can meet the fame requirement. And I'm pretty sure this is the main camp, isn't it? I'm positive this is. Well, there's Zhuge Liang. And wait, no, it's not the main camp. This is the last camp before we go to the main camp. At least we cut off the supply so that way it won't take us long to defeat the main camp and Zhangjiao in it. He's not even there, as a matter of fact. So we gotta drop the amount of people in the base down to 150. We're almost there. Just give it some time. We just need to drop this down. Good. I think we dropped it below 100. And where are you? Where are you? Oh, we're gonna have to wait till 0. Yep, there you are. And another thing I should mention, Zhangjiao also is rallied when he comes in. So bear that in mind. But we completely got rid of the Yellow Turbans. So he has been defeated. The entirety of the bases are taken, and all the lands that were owned by Yellow Turbans are now owned by independents. And whatever land that they were fighting, it ended up going to the Imperial forces. Well, that is until Dong Zhuo took over. So with that said, speaking of which, I'm going to end this part here. This is RVman985. Peace out and take care, and I'll see you next time when we do the Battle of Dong Zhuo's special event. Peace!